call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill up.
Oh God! Whoops! Forgot my background. There we go. Bam. What's going on, good people? Welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. And tonight I am here to do my final AEW pay-per-view prediction of 2023. And tonight we are previewing predicting AEW Worlds End. The first AEW Worlds End, to be exact. So AEW Worlds End is going to be live on pay-per-view tomorrow night, which is Saturday, December 30th from was it the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, I believe. MJF's hometown, and around I think Huck is around the area too, and Eddie Kingston as well. He's from New York as well. So you got quite people from New York around here. But yeah, AEW Worlds End, the first pay-per-view. What do I think of the book? How I think this pay-per-view has been built up? What's my excitement for the show? I tell you what, the Continental Classic has been built up pretty good. I really have been enjoying that build-up. Been enjoying that these past few months here. Really got some people over and stuff. So I've really been enjoying that, like Daniel Garcia's and seeing we had some interesting stories going on, like with Brian Downson's eye, orbital bone, and Eddie Kingston trying, fighting back and stuff, after losing a few matches. So I think that's been pretty interesting. Jay Lethal didn't get any victories. So the Continental Classic has been really good. But outside of that, like there has been some iffy booking, like especially this week on the Go Home show to World's End. It's been really iffy booking. I'm like, what? Why are they doing it like that? But I tell you some things I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the TNT title match between Christian Cage and Adam Copeland. That's gonna be fun. I think that's some of the best booking that they've been doing outside of the Continental Classic. MJF and Samoa Joe, and then that mystery, find out who the devil is, who the devil is, which we'll talk about that more, who I think the devil is. What else we got on here? We also got the Continental Classic finals here between Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley of the Gold League, and then Eddie Kingston of the Blue League. So yeah, got a lot of different things going on in the show. We got 11 matches here on this pay-per-view. So let's quit wasting time. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to add some more to the 0 hour. Hopefully not. Tony Khan. He loves his 0 hour matches. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first match that we're going to be talking about is on the 0 hour. We got a 20-man Battle Royal for a TNT title shot. Anytime, anywhere. They really haven't announced anybody for this match here. I don't even know. Like you have to thinking about some people. Like I don't know, maybe a Penta maybe could win this match. Because I'm figuring like you gotta think like in the mind of Tony Khan here. Like who can someone who can win this match and then end up lose to like Adam Copeland or Christian Cage? I don't know, maybe like a Commander or a Adam Copeland. Wardlow, he's not going to be in this match because he's dead set on MJF. He's not going to be in this. I don't know. I don't know why they had to add a 20-man battle royal. Tony Khan goes like, yeah, we got to get 20 more guys on this show. We got to get 20 more guys. We got to put a battle royal on here on the 0 hour. Yeah, I don't really care about this. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Commander wins. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Go down in the comments. Do you care about this match? Because I don't give a fuck about this match. Excuse my language, but yeah, we'll move on to the next match. Okay, and then we also have another match on the 0 hour. We got the FTW Championship. We got Hook defending it against a member of the BCC, Wheeler Yuta, basically the young boy as of late of the BCC. And this is a FTW rules match. Yeah, this is very interesting here, like, because they've been trying to build this matchup, like they've been trying to build up, and then they quit building it up. And I gotta say, Hook, his momentum from the year of 2022 has really settled down. Like he came quick, like he rose up like really quick, and then his momentum is just kind of like halted right now. He hasn't done much. Um, so I really want them to get back to building them up more. And also Wheeler Yuta, he's kind of in a weird position right now. Um, like he started the year off pretty good. He pinned Omega in that what was it that match at Double or Nothing, that big like street fight, whatever, like the BCC against the Elite. He pinned him, and then he ended up pinning him in a one-on-one match, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is definitely interesting. Like, I don't know, I feel like Hook, he needs to start getting more of like his reps and stuff. And I was saying, hey, maybe send Hook to send Hook to Ring of Honor. He'd definitely get his reps on over there. Like, put him in like the pure division and like make him change his style up and stuff. Um, but I believe that Hook is going to his retain his FTW championship here. Yeah, there's no way he's not going to retain here. Yeah, Hook's winning here. It's going to be basically in his backyard here of New York. So yeah, Hook's going to win here. All right, and then we move to the matches on the actual card. So we get an all-star 8-man tag team match. So these were basically the members of the Continental Classic of the Gold League and the Blue League. So we got basically they're all mixed up here. So we got members of the BCC. We got Claudio Castagnoli, Brian Danielson, and Mark Briscoe going up. And then also you got Daniel Garcia's going up against Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh. So you got basically heels versus faces here. Yeah, this match is going to be a train wreck of a match. It's going to be a lot of spots galore. When you have this many guys in the match. It's basically a way to get these, basically like a second place prize. Like, here you go. We'll put you guys in an 8-man tag team match, even though you don't get to go for the finals of the tournament or go for the championship. So that's interesting. Because I tell you what, this Continental Classic has been really good. Like I said, with Brian Danielson with his eye. Mark Briscoe, even though did Mark Briscoe? Yeah, Mark Briscoe won one match, but with Mark Briscoe, he put on bangers of matches, but he lost most of them. Claudio Castagnoli, very interesting the way he's been winning. He was winning dirty and stuff. Jay White, him and Swerve and Moxley, them all being tied up at the end there, doing a 3-way for the semifinals. Roosh, he had a great show out in the tournament. Jay Lethal, he didn't end up getting any points. Brody King did pretty good. Definitely the underdog here in this was Daniel Garcia's. I like what Daniel Garcia's did. Like people, he was very sympathetic. He was very sympathetic. Got over with the fans and stuff. Trying to do his dancing, in the ring, but Yeah, people love Daniel Garcia's dancing. Ended up upsetting Brody King in tournament. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, I'm gonna say that the faces end up winning here. You know what I like to see? I like to see them have Daniel Garcia join the BCC. I would really love that. Like after the match, you had the faces win, and then like Brian Danielson and Claudio, they handshake with Daniel Garcia's because they tried to get him into the BCC at first, but no, he was an entertainer. He wasn't a wrestler. He was just a sports entertainer at the time. When he was part of the JAS. And I was thinking, who's gonna be the fall guy here? It's definitely gonna be Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's taking the fall. That's what's gonna happen. Jay Lethal's gonna take the fall. So I'm gonna go with a team of Claudio Castagnoli, Brian Danielson, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcias to win. All right, and then the next match we have here is Andrade El Idolo versus Miro. Now, we had Andrade. He was a part of the Continental Classic, which he had a great tournament. He had a great turnout in the tournament. And you got Miro here. Miro's he's been upset. Because his wife is managing Andrade, and Miro basically said, "Hey, I won't touch your client until after the tournament. So now the tournament's over. Hey, Andrade doesn't have anything to do. Miro doesn't have anything to do. Well, now there you go. This is very interesting story that's going on here between both of them. I see Miro winning here. Clearly, I see Miro winning. I saw someone said like loser has to go back to WWE. I mean, I could definitely see Andrade eventually go back to WWE, but I'm not sure how much longer Andrade has on his contract. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he ever ends up going back to the Fed. But yeah, this is a definitely interesting match here because Miro, because I'm pretty sure Tony Khan came up to Miro and said, "Hey, we want you in the Continental Classic," and he says, "Am I gonna win?" And then Tony Khan says, "No." He was like, "Hell no!" He says, "I'm not gonna be in the tournament. Probably earn some Bulgaria or something like that." um, because Rusev, Miro, he wants to win everything, but I feel like Miro's gonna win here. I guess one thing that they've been doing good with Miro is they haven't made him they haven't made him lose in a while, so I guess that's a good thing. I guess we got two guys that are really upset right here that just want to be back in WWE. It's just interesting. That's interesting. Interesting thing about this, and we got CJ Perry here. That's gotta suck for Miro and CJ. Kind of getting cucked here. Kind of getting cuck blocked. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Cuck blocked. This kind of sucks for them. But yeah, I got Miro winning. Oh boy, we've been waiting a year to see this match here. We've been waiting a year to see this next match. We got Swerve Strickland going up against Keith Lee, former members of the Swerve and Our Glory. Yeah, this match is like way long overdue. Swerve Strickland, I wanted him to win the Continental Classic, but I'm not upset that he lost now. I'm not upset. And also Keith Lee, he has been, mentioning him and mentioning that he's going to tear down his house brick by brick. Basically, hitting towards Swerve. And then this week on the Go Home show, Swerve, knew that Keith Lee was mentioning him. And hey, there was a contract waiting for Swerve Strickland for Keith Lee at World's End. So yeah, this is definitely interesting, because they lost their AEW tag team titles about a year ago. It was like a AEW Final Battle, and then they did that split up. The mogul embassy basically. Sir Strickland did that cinder block spot. They did it through the chest of Keith Lee. But ever since, Keith Lee really hasn't been like the same. I mean, Keith Lee has had that like really medical scare. Um, and Keith Lee, he really hasn't been the same after his medical injury or his medical scare. It's definitely gonna be an interesting match here. See what happens. Um, and Keith Lee, I mean, his shape and stuff. I mean, I shouldn't be the one talk. I shouldn't be talking because I'm not in perfect shape either. But yes, I mean, Keith Lee back when he was in his prime when he was in WWE. Um, and also I enjoyed what they did with Swerve and Keith Lee as a tag team last year. But I think going forward, what they need to do with Keith Lee is they need to have him in a tag team like him and Shane Taylor. Put Shane Taylor, on AEW television and be doing this big stuff here. Also, we got a comment here from Eric Douglas. He says, if you can make one trade, WWE for AEW, what would you do? I would send Liv to AEW. I feel like she has done everything she could in WWE, but imagine they the folds. Oh, the feuds. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't know what you put there. The feuds she can do have an AEW. That would be very interesting. I Liv though. I don't know though. That'd be cool to see Liv. I don't know. Maybe I would send Britt Baker to WWE. Yeah, Britt Baker. There we go. Send Britt to send Britt to WWE because she's done everything there is to do in AEW, and then send Liv to AEW. There we go. I would like that. But back about this match, I think going forward, Keith Lee, he needs to be in a tag team because like he just can't be doing like I mean yeah he'll do some single stuff, but he needs to be in a tag team with someone like Shane Taylor. But either way, I think this is a way for them to give Shane Strickland the win here, and then this feud finally for this feud to be over with. But I think it's gonna be a fun match, nonetheless. This is definitely gonna be. Hopefully, Keith Lee puts performance here. Hopefully, Swerve brings out the best of him in this match. All right, and then the next match we have here. Oh boy, this match. This match just makes me nauseated. Like looking at this and that segment that we had on Dynamite. With the whole, um, with the whole Don Callis family. Here it was just terrible with the whole Boxing Day and like all those pictures. And then Sammy Guevara, he returns. He turns babyface. He wasn't happy about his picture. I mean, the picture didn't look that bad. I was kind of feeling bad for Don Callis a little bit here. I was kind of feeling bad for Don Callis here, because like that picture didn't look too bad. And he had to carry around that picture around for was it 4 months? He had to carry around that picture for a while, so I was kind of feeling bad there. Um, but yeah, Sammy Guevara, he does a face turn once again. He gets jumped by the Don Callis family, Tenosuke, Takeshita, Will Hobbs, and Kyle Fletcher ends up getting attacked by them. But yeah, ends up getting attacked by them and all that. And Jericho, he comes out, former best friends, He always have Sammy Guevara's back. So he comes out to save Sammy. And then we got Big Bill and Ricky Starks, the tag team champions, which originally it was supposed to be Big Bill and Ricky Starks going up against Omega and Jericho. But now Omega had his injury, had his diverticulitis. He had to go away for a little bit. He has to recover. So they had to change their plans here. But yeah, so they had Will Hobbs. Sorry, not Will Hobbs. So they had Ricky Starks and Big Bill attack Jericho and Sammy. And the lights go out. And then we got Sting and Darby Allin out of the blue. Like, what? This don't make any sense at all. I don't understand. Um I don't know why. I'm gonna say that the faces win here. I'm gonna say that Jericho, Sammy, Sting, and Darby win. I don't know. Let's let Sting pin or submit Ricky Starks here, and then maybe they can set up a tag team title match, and maybe going into a Revolution, you can have Sting and Darby as a tag team champions. I don't know, that seems like an interesting thing to do. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. But I'm going with the faces here. It's not the Cash guy. It's Kyle Fletcher who's the fourth member. Oh, is it Kyle Fletcher? Oh, really? I guess I didn't know that. Yeah, because this is the latest graphic I've seen. So, yeah. Well, thanks for telling me that. But yeah, I got the faces winning here. All right, and then the next match we have is the TBS Championship here. We got Julia Hart defending the TBS Championship against Abaddon, which Abaddon, she has been very interesting as of late because we don't usually see her around this time of year. We usually see her around more about around the Halloween time. You know, both these characters, you know, they do weird, spooky stuff. You know, Abaddon with that weird face paint on, and you got lights going off, lights going out, lights coming back on. You know, doing some weird stuff. You got Sky Blue in the mix. I love me some. I love me some Sky Blue. You got her in the mix. It's definitely an interesting thing that's going on here. And then of course you got Chris Statlander. You got who is it? Malcolm Bibbins or what is his name? Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. He's a manager, bald dude. I can't think of his name right now. Stokely Hathaway. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name there. Stokely Hathaway is trying to recruit. Um, is trying to recruit Chris Statlander. You got all this stuff going on in the women's division right now. But yeah, Julia Hart, she's not losing her title here. She's not losing to Abaddon. Like, I think people are really, really behind Julia Hart. You know, I would love to see Julia Hart eventually go over to WWE. I think she'd be a great fit in the WWE women's division. But yeah, I got Julia Hart to retain her title here. And then the next match we have here is the TNT Championship in a no disqualification match. We got Christian Cage defending title against Adam Copeland. And this has been some of the best booking that they've been doing outside of the Continental Classic here. I've really been enjoying it. Like, it kind of got the feud kind of got off to a rocky start before Full Gear, you know, when they did that whole spear. But after, it's been really good. I mean, they had a great match at they had a great match in Montreal where Shane O'Wayne came out and costed Adam Copeland the match. And also you had Edge or Adam Copeland do the concerto to Nick Wayne. Christian Cage, I've been loving this character he's been doing, you know, doing the whole Christian, you know, doing the whole new stuff like with Luchasaurus or Kill Switch and doing all that stuff. I've been enjoying it. Like, people think, you know, everything's a joke, and then like Christian Cage is all serious. I've just been enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to this. And I'm kind of split 50-50 on who I want to win this match. Like, do I want Christian or do I want Adam? That's just it's a no disqualification. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people get involved, like Shayna Wayne here. I feel like she's going to get involved. Nick Wayne. Heck, maybe we got somebody who returns here. You know, I would love to see Jungle Boy or Jack Perry return and be part of the Christians be part of Christian's faction. I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Or heck, maybe Kill Switch comes out or tries to help out Christian and ends up costing him the match, and then Adam Copeland wins. I don't know. There's just so many ways you can go. I don't know. I feel like Christian Cage is gonna win here. Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, I don't know. I then again I want to see Adam Copeland win, but I feel like this feud isn't over. I feel like they got one more match, and then they'll end up tagging eventually. Maybe Adam Copeland does win here. You know what? I'm saying Adam Copeland wins. Like, there's a thing in my gut that wants to go with Adam Copeland, and I'm going with Adam Copeland to win here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. I feel like some way. I don't know. I feel like I'm wrong, but we'll see. My prediction might change. But yeah, this feud has been booked up pretty good. I've been liking the way they've been doing this. And Christian's, the way his character has been, it's been on point. All right. And then the next match we have here is the AEW Women's World Championship. We got Toni Storm, Timeless Toni Storm, defending the title against Riho. Now here, okay, so this has been very interesting here. So earlier this year, you had Rio. She was going through the outcast, one by one and stuff, and now she's making her return. And she wants to go for that. She wants to get the women's championship. But Toni Storm has just been dodging her left and right, basically putting Mariah May in the way, having her, take out Riho. But no, Toni couldn't run no more, She finally got her hands on Toni, grabbed that title and said, no, she wants a title match. I gotta say this, like, I've been loving the character that this new Toni Storm has been doing, like, with the whole black and white and like how dramatic she is. Like, I just love it here. Toni Storm is gonna end up retaining the title though. I don't see Riho winning here. It's basically another person to fill the spot. To be this to for Toni Storm, or this for someone to face Toni Storm. Basically, like, she's not really much of a real challenger. Like, no offense to Riho, but she's like really no threat to Toni Storm here. Yeah, but Toni Storm is going to retain. All right, and then we got our co-main event here, which is the Continental Classic Finals. We got Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this quite a bit. I am. Like, at first, I was kind of upset. And like, oh great, Moxley. He wins everything. I was like, why don't they give this to Swerve? But Swerve, he's gonna get his time eventually. He's definitely gonna get his time. But Moxley here and Eddie Kingston, these both have a story together. They both have a very good story to tell. Moxley, every time Moxley and Eddie Kingston faced in multiple promotions, Moxley always came out on top. And Eddie Kingston, that promo that they had this last week on Dynamite. If you guys haven't watched that promo that they did, amazing. I really enjoyed that segment that they had. And Eddie Kingston, the way he's been fighting in this tournament of the Blue League, how he lost his first few matches, and he was just in his head, and like he was like down, thinking he was down and out, but he ended up coming back. He was like a comeback kid here, and he's gonna be in New York. He's gonna be in the home state. He's gonna be basically in his backyard here. Eddie Kingston, and it seems right for Eddie Kingston to win here. And that's what's going to happen. Eddie Kingston is going to be the winner of the Continental Classic and be the Triple Crown champion. The new mid card title that they made, which, to be honest, they didn't need their mid card title. That they really didn't need one. But I guess if that's what Tony Khan wants to do, then he's gonna do it. But yeah, Eddie Kingston's gonna win here. And he deserves it. He needs to get one over on Moxley. And then the main event, we got the AEW World Championship on the line. We got MJF going up against Samoa Joe. This is gonna be interesting. So back at Arthur Ashe, they had an amazing match. MJF, he ended up winning by basically cheating, by choking Joe out. Of course, Adam Cole, that's where Adam Cole got injured. He broke his leg there. That's where he ended up getting injured at. And then of course we had the whole devil stuff been going on, and having a whole bunch of pointing fingers. Like Joe was saying that Hangman was the devil, and then MJF was saying that Swerve is the devil, and then you got Joe saying that MJF is the devil, and then you got Roddy. You got Roddy there saying Adam. You got Roddy saying that MJF is the devil. So you got so many people pointing fingers on who is the devil. And to be honest, okay, and then this past week on Dynamite, we had MJF and Samoa Joe defending the ROH Tag Team titles against the Masked Man of the Devil. So, Samoa Joe, he got attacked backstage. And, he got attacked he got attacked backstage. So it looks like MJF was going to have to go in solo, but hey, Samoa Joe came out trying to help him out. But here's a kicker for you. So these masked men surround the ring. You have a whole bunch of more masked men come out. They surround the ring. Lights go dark, and on the thing it says, or on the Titantron it says, your work has been done or whatever, or something like that. And steel chair to the back of MJF. So Samoa Joe has been in cahoots with the devil this whole time. He's just been using him because Samoa Joe, for a while there, he was saying that, that's his property. MJF is his property. He wants him to be 100%. So he's going to do everything to protect him. But Samoa Joe's in cahoots with the devil. And who I think the devil is? I think it's Adam Cole. Because Adam Cole, he's been saying this for a while. He's saying, hey, accept Samoa Joe's challenge. Accept it. You have his protection. MJF. Adam Cole. He's got to be the devil here. OGK. They're part of this group. Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know about Kyle O'Reilly, but the rest of OGK and maybe Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know. They're part of the group. I see it. Now what I think is actually going to happen in this match? I hope it's going to be a good match. Okay. Hopefully they have a good match, and afterwards they can do all the fuckery they want, all the bullshit. They can do that. I don't want them to do all the bullshit before the match. Do all that stuff, because then I'm going to be really disappointed. I don't really see MJF losing here. Maybe MJF wins. He re-signs his contract, or he's saying, I'm re-signing my contract or whatever with AEW. And then bam, we got the Devils, or like the devil finally gets revealed. Gets attacked. MJF attacks him. Or no, MJF gets attacked by all the masked men. And you hear the boom, and then MJF comes out. Adam Cole comes out and reveals himself as a devil. There you go. That's how I book it. I think at the end of the day, MJF is going to retain, and then Adam Cole is going to reveal himself as the devil. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Let me know. Sound off in the live chat. I want to hear what you guys think. I know it's a really sticky situation. Where they're going with all this booking with AEW. But that's AEW for you. I gotta tell you that right now. That's AEW for you. And to be honest, I can't wait till this stuff is over with the whole devil, with this whole storyline. Because to be honest, this match really isn't about MJF and Samoa Joe. It's more about who the devil is. That's really about what this match is about. But yeah, that was my AEW Worlds End predictions. Long predictions here. Got, like I said, we got 11 matches. Probably gonna be more matches on the 0 hour, but we'll see. If this is your first time ever checking out my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. That really helped me out quite a bit. Also, go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on X at the True JSB, and go follow me on Instagram at the True JSB as well. And also turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And some videos that are coming up for you guys are I got my review of this pay-per-view, which will probably be on Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure what day I'm going to do it on yet, but we'll see. Probably Sunday. I'm going to be doing the watch along as well tomorrow night. Stay tuned for that. But at the end of the day, I think this is going to be a good show, despite the build. I think it's going to be a very enjoyable show. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut. Saying peace out, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for stopping by. Peace.